Competitors ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Timers ready. Competitors ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Timers ready. Competitors ready. 3, 2, 1, go. 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 Ready. Competitors ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Timers ready. Competitors ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Timers ready. Competitors ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Timers ready. Competitors ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so that was the 0 to 81cc pipe saw class. Now, I've gotten some questions a little bit, about, like one guy, he says, your Red Max runs good, but man, it looked like some saws were twice as fast, if not even 3 times as fast. And I was like, yeah, you're right. My Red Max does run good, but it can't even. It can't even compete with those saws. Those saws have been massively worked over and they're running on nitro. And so, yeah, I can't touch that at this point in the game. But anyways, yeah, that was 0 to 81cc pipe class. I did not have a saw that was running for that class. I had planned on putting a pipe on my Shindaiwa 757. I just didn't get around to it. So that's that. But I figured I'm going to give you a little story time. So for those of you guys that have an attention span of a second grader, you can check out now because I'm just going to be telling a story about Chardon, Ohio. Anyways, so okay, there we go. So the night before the race, Friday night, we're all sitting out talking about stuff as a bunch of chainsaw heads do. And we were talking about breakfast in the morning, and Grant said something that just caught my attention. There's like, you can eat here or you can eat at the church. And Grant said, they got the good stuff, and or something along those lines. But in the moment, it meant nothing to me. And I was just like, all right, they've got the good stuff. Okay. And we just kept on talking about whatever, but that was it. And then the next morning rolls around and I'm like, all right, guys, they were doing something. We had just gotten there. They were setting up or something. I didn't need to set up. And so I was like, I'm going to go look for breakfast. Oh, it was raining. That's what it was. And I was just like, I'm not standing around in this. I'm going to get breakfast right now. And so I went to where I thought the breakfast was. And the young lady in there, I was like, where's the breakfast? I thought it was in here. And she's like, no, you can get pancakes over there, blah, blah, blah. And she goes, or you can go down to the church. And that's where they have the good sausage. The good sausage. And I was like, I've heard about that. Oh, yeah, that's the good stuff down there. You can go down to that church. And so I was like, okay, so I guess I'm going to church because they've got the good sausage. And I show up to the church, and I'm like, hey, and Kenny is right there. He kind of organized this event, and he's in a lot of the videos with the racing and stuff. He's the guy that actually has he's won Sawfest once or twice. But anyways, Kenny meets me at the door. Hey, man, how you doing? I was like, hey, Kenny, how you doing? It's good to see you, buddy. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, they got the good sausage here. And I was like, oh, I've heard about the good sausage. He's like, yeah, buy the extra sausage. Buy the extra sausage. It's like, okay. I'm like, shit, this sausage must be pretty fucking good, right? And so I get up and I'm paying for for the pancakes. And I was like, yeah, how much? And it's like, it's $10, $1 extra for an extra sausage. And I was like, oh, okay, you got to get that extra sausage. That's good. It's good sausage. And I'm like, holy shit, man, these folks are hyping up this sausage like nobody's business. Like, what am I getting? Is this going to be freaking, I don't know, John Holmes sausage or something? Well, I don't know what to even think about it. I'm just like, okay, this is great sausage, I guess. And then I pay for it, and then I'm walking in the line, I'm getting the tray, and the lady handing out the trays, she's like, oh, thanks for coming and visiting us today. I'm glad you chose this place. And I said, yeah. The lady told me there was another place selling pancakes, and she immediately goes, but we got the good sausages. I'm talking, it was boom, 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 boom. Everybody, it was like the whole town was in on it. Like maybe they're all sitting back in Chardon, Ohio, laughing their asses off because they got these sausages illegally or something, and they're like pushing them. Man, you got to try this sausage. You got to buy it extra. You got to buy extra sausages. And so I get up there and doling out the food. By this point, I'm starting to play along, and the lady is like, "Do you want the more burnt sausages, or just like regular cooked, or they were on there a little bit too long?" I was like, "Oh, okay, give me them burnt ones. Got to have that. I hear these are really good sausages." And she's like, "Oh, they're good." So we go back and we eat the sausage, the pancakes and sausage. And the first thing I do, I'm like, and you know what? I'll be damned if it was sausage. I mean, granted, it was not bad sausage, but it tasted just like pretty much every other breakfast sausage I've ever had. The only difference was this one, you could kind of clearly tell like it was kind of sort of homemade. This didn't seem like it came from a big factory. It seemed a little bit more down to earth, like they probably didn't put any chemicals in it or something like that. And it was good sausage, but and the sausage pimping kept happening too. It didn't end there. We're sitting there, and Kenny sits down. How's that sausage? I was like, sausage is good, man. Hey, but I mean, it's link breakfast sausage. Oh, it's good sausage. Yeah, it is. It's good sausage. Okay, it's like asking me if the egg is any good. Eggs are eggs, kind of thing. Mostly, yeah, And and anyways, and then they noticed that there was a kid that didn't eat all of their sausage, and Kenny was like, hey, you gonna eat your sausage? Let him. Hey, you over there. Somebody else has already gotten up, and he's like, You want these extra sausages? And at that point, by then, I was just freaking loving the moment because it was just so innocent and fun, and a little absurd with the sausages, but they were just like sausage, 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 and I was just imagining all sorts of shit. Like we were in a church, right? So I was imagining Jesus, like himself, having a pep rally with all of the church members that were running the assembly line of the food or whatever, and he's like, all right, listen guys, you're not getting into heaven unless you sell extra sausages to everyone that walks through that door, and you've got to get your count up from last year. I'm like, well, they were really pushing those sausages, and that's your story. It was crazy, and I don't know what else to say about it. They liked those sausages, or at least wanted us to like them.